multiple-time Pro Bowler, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Le'Veon Bell. Give it up for Le'Veon Bell, ladies and gentlemen. I like the trip, by the way, Le'Veon. All set.
Appreciate it.
Le'Veon Bell in the house, and now this man ranks 5th all-time in rushing yards, as he has nearly 15,000 yards rushing. A member, most notably, of the Minnesota Vikings. Why do I know he was a member of the Purple and Gold? Because he thrashed my squad, the Chicago Bears, many times within the NFC North. But I'm happy to see him compete in the boxing ring. Please welcome AP Adrian Peterson. What's up, AP? Good to see you. Well, I gotta tell you, I have been sitting in between specimen, but when I look at both men, I feel like they can still run wild over NFL defenses, but now they compete inside the boxing ring. Social gloves to a battle of the running backs, Le'Veon Bell, Adrian Peterson. Le'Veon, I'll start with you. Jumping into this new sport, you've never failed at anything athletically in your life. What is this like as you get ready to make a ring walk on Saturday?
I think it's a great opportunity. I think I got a great opponent. I'm on a big stage. Shout out to Social Gloves for having me, and giving me the opportunity. I get to be in front of a lot of people and showcase my skills and show what I've been working hard on.
Now, Adrian, you mentioned that Le'Veon was already on the card, but then, they selected you. When they called you to fight Le'Veon Bell, what went through your mind? You have mentioned that you still want to be active in the NFL, but this is a little bit of, I have to say, a stop in your athletic journey.
Yeah, so initially, I didn't know who exactly I was fighting, but I told him I was definitely interested in getting in the ring, and after communicating a couple conversations, Le'Veon name came up, so I was like, yeah, I'm down with that. We're getting in the rumble.
Now, Le'Veon, for you, what has the training been like as you prepare to take on Adrian Peterson?
I've just been doing a lot of, obviously, running, a lot of rounds and mitts, a lot of sparring. I understand, AP, one of those guys, you look at his football career, he's one of those guys who always come in shape. He's always in better shape than everybody else. He works hard, so I just try my best to kind of, meet that level, try to, exceed that level if I can. I'm saying? It's really just hard work, dedication, a lot of hours.
Adrian, I know you've been working with Marshall Kaufman, training in the gym. What have you learned during your boxing training that you are looking to display on Saturday?
What have I learned? Just really, with Marshall Kaufman and James Cooper, just really learning how to pick your shots, being smart. People look at my football style, and of course, I'll be able to transition that into the ring as well. But in football, I would be a little out of control at times, and in boxing, you have to be really precise and pick, where you're gonna, try to deliver that knockout blow.
So I'll be calling the fight alongside Paulie Malignaggi and Mikey Garcia, but as I look at this fight, what I am seeing is similar to that in running styles. I look at Le'Veon Bell being, he's very quick. He looks for his openings. He has patience, but then he seizes the opportunity. For you, having watched you very closely within the NFC North, big, strong, powerful, explosive, do you feel like your running styles will translate to the boxing ring?
Yeah, but kind of like I just said, you have to be, boxing is a totally different ballgame, so you have to be patient, and you got to understand, where you need to deliver your blows and win as well. So, I'm not gonna be out there just throwing haymakers. That wouldn't be my style if I didn't play football the way I did. You got to be smart. It's a different arena when you're in that ring. You got to be smart, pick your shots, and be good with your defense.
I also saw, if I'm correct, I believe you knocked out somebody on social media that we saw with the big shot. Can you tell us about displaying your power? I think you even told me that I didn't even think I hit him that hard, and then he tumbled right away.
Yeah, man, it was some good sparring happening. It was towards the end, the last minute of the 5th round, and you know, he threw a good combination. You know, I was able to block it. I thought the block was terrible, but I blocked that shit. And then just came back with the left and was able to squeeze between his guard with the right, and I landed. You know, and I didn't really feel like I hit him with a lot of power, but you know, just talking to some of the fighters, they say this kind of how it goes, man. Like Marlene and my boy Joe, that's out there in the crowd right now. It was like, hey, it'll be that punch that you don't feel like was really a knockout punch. Once you touch somebody, you know, it'll lay them down.
Le'Veon, for you, do you think your running style is going to translate to the boxing ring? You know, you heard AP mention about that in boxing you have to be patient, look for your openings. I mean, watching you for many, many years, that's exactly what you did when you were looking for the hold. You amassed over 6,000 yards rushing. That is not easy to do at the highest level regarding the NFL.
Yeah, you know, like you both said, you know, I think a lot of patience, you know, you need in the ring. You know, not using too much, you know, energy, obviously, you know, picking and choosing your shots, you know, finding, you know, when to turn it up and when not to, you know what I'm saying? So it all depends on, it's different in football because, you know, football you get to play, you want to play. You know, boxing is more like, you know, ain't no play, just, I guess, one long ass play, you know what I'm saying? You just be playing, you know what I'm saying? You just be boxing, you know, getting a read on guys as you go, and you get the reads as you go. So I just think my football transition and the boxing, it'll help me out in the sense of less patience.
How fitting is it that both of you guys are going to be fighting one day before the first Sunday of the year? The NFL season kicks off tonight officially, but it's the night before the first Sunday of the year. Le'Veon, to go with you. Do you feel like bragging rights are on the line because Sports Center, all your friends in the league, they're all going to be watching because they all got games on Sunday?
Right. You know, it is fitting, you know, me and AP, the one who really kind of be jumping that off, you know, we've been, you know, headlining a lot of NFL games, you know, so the fact that, you know, we're on the card and we got NFL guys who support both sides and they're going to be watching us, you know, before the season starts off, so it is kind of cool to think about.
AP, I feel like the whole league's going to be watching you guys on Saturday. They're all going to be in their hotel rooms getting ready for their games on Sunday and Monday. Do you feel like bragging rights are on the line on Saturday between you and Le'Veon Bell?
Of course. You know, kind of like Le'Veon said, you know, being a headline, playing in the National Football League is kind of similar, you know, so I know I'm going with the mindset to get the dub, and of course he has the same mindset, and we got our peers watching. You know, these guys will be in the lunchroom, you know, with the Jumbotron, you know, just like back in the day, but this time it's going to be me and Le'Veon one-on-one facing off, you know, so we know the guys going to be watching us, and we got to put on the show, without a doubt.
All right, finally, AP, Adrian Peterson, your prediction against Le'Veon Bell Saturday night here in LA on pay-per-view.
At the end of the day, I'm leaving with a dub.
All right, AP's predicting a dub no matter what. Le'Veon Bell, when you take on Adrian Peterson, Social Gloves 2 on pay-per-view, your prediction, sir?
Yeah, I'm obviously confident in myself, you know, so I'm obviously going to the ring, showcasing my skill to the world, showing people, you know, why I'm here and why I'm doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Le'Veon Bell, Adrian Peterson. A round of applause as they're going to have the final stare down. I love this fight, especially because it merges my favorite worlds, football and boxing. Give it up for Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell, a battle of the NFL running backs. Social Gloves 2 from the Bank of California Stadium on pay-per-view.
Face forward, gentlemen. Gentlemen, face forward, please. One fist up.
It is hard-pressed to find two athletes in better shape than these two gentlemen, Adrian Peterson and Le'Veon Bell. Also, AP, I like the J's, by the way. Like his Jordans.